This is me swimming a swimathon. How did we get here? Let's go back. You probably heard of a marathon and never a swimathon. Me neither. I never knew that I would be here. So how did I end up here? I interviewed my friend for this reason. So hear it from him.
Oh my god. Hello? Hello? Oh. Okay, we'll get started. Get straight into the action. I should introduce myself? Who am I? I'm Edmund. I've known him. I think it's been 2 years. Yeah, I think it's been more than 2 years really. Your commitment. I was just surprised though, because you were like running quite a lot. You run like 3-4 times a day, then go to gym every other day. Like basically you're exercising every day. Then I was like, holy shit. That was like, and like I thought you weren't really doing much. I guess like I didn't expect it to continue until now lor. David Goggins David Goggins. I feel like you draw a lot of inspiration from him, man. You're like actually his like understudy or something. After we swim, you're like, okay, I'm going for a 5 km run after this. You're like, oh, that's after like 20 km the previous day. I'm trying to stay consistent. I also realized like if I don't go often, like in like many times in a week, right, then it doesn't really give that much like results. Like you said last time, yeah. If you want to see results, you must like go like quite like twice a week is not enough. Yeah, so I was like, yeah, that's true. You have like a proper schedule for exercises, yeah, like day to day. I'm surprised you actually have like a time blocked out for it. Like today I'm running at this time, tomorrow I'm swimming at this time. I don't have it. I really don't have. Like I have an aga feel like, oh, Tuesday, Thursdays are my free days, so I'm going to the gym. Oh my god, I thought you were crazy. Cause you sent me out of nowhere. Like I didn't see you as like a damn avid swimmer. You barely begun, and then you sent me like, oh, I want to go for this swimathon, and then there was like a 50 laps, 100 laps. I was like, oh, so you're going for the 50 laps lah? I was like, no, I'm going for the 100. I'm like, what are you talking about? The 100 is insane, bro. Okay, you're actually insane. I didn't think that you actually do it. I was in disbelief until I had to like ask again. I was like, so you're legit going? So you're legit going? You're like, yeah. Damn, I was like, shit, that's crazy. It's hard to imagine as a beginner. Like if you don't swim, you don't really know how much 50 laps, 100 laps is. Like most people, if you never swim before, or like you swim like damn little, or you're not a swimmer, right? You like swim 3-4 laps, right? You wanna die already. Like 50 laps non-stop, right? It's just insane. Like from 0 to 50 laps, right? It's just like crazy. It's like you're asking to drown in the pool. Let alone 100 laps. Like actually I cannot.
It all started with my dad asking me to swim with him this year. I had a bit of swimming experience. I mean, I could float and probably not drown. But that's about it. I could never swim multiple laps in succession. I would probably drown doing that. Oh shit, my phone. Right. But I just wanted to show that I wasn't good. When I swam with my dad, I was much slower than him. He could swim multiple laps consecutively, and meanwhile, I could never be able to match up to him. Every lap, it felt like I was breathless and it felt like a sprint. And I bet if you have siblings, you might understand that competitive spirit it ignited in me. I just didn't want to lose. Not to my dad. All it took was just that day. I started to swim 2 days instead of 1. I didn't know anything about stroke, but I just wanted to keep swimming so that I couldn't lose to my dad. I kid you not, uncles, aunties were passing me when I was swimming, just like a walk in the park. But I was determined to not lose to them. Eventually, 1 lap became 2, and 4, and then 8. Soon, it became 20 laps without stopping. I started in late February, and this was around May. And soon after, school term started. I almost missed my confirmation for the school by 1 day, but we won't talk about it. What happened was the swimathon event. It was held in September, and there was 2 categories, one for 50 laps and the other for 100 laps. If I had these options in the past, I probably would choose none of them. However, if you have watched my videos, you know that I've read about David Goggins at the start of this year, and 50 laps was not even a choice for me. I chose to attempt 100 laps. Well, I knew that with enough time, 50 laps would be doable. On the other hand, 100 laps was still a mystery. I asked myself this: why do something when you can already do it with enough time? The same reason got me into the swimathon. Having a newfound goal was the extra push for me to exceed what I thought was humanly impossible. From 20 laps, it eventually increased to 40 laps, 60 laps, 70, 80, and eventually 100. It was a huge achievement for me when that happened, especially because I didn't imagine to do this year. Well, the reason why I started swimming was because of my dad. I couldn't have lost to him. Dad, if you're watching this is why I'm swimming now. If you were to ask me whether I like exercising, the answer is not really. The reason has changed from being better than my dad in swimming to prioritizing my health. Also, getting better at swimming is also a motivator for me. When I get to see the progress from being able to swim 40 laps in 1 week to 50 laps in the other week, it makes me feel that I've progressed. From not being able to swim 1 lap freestyle to swimming 3 hours consecutively, I find that really impressive. Don't forget, it all started with my dad.
I'm going for my swimathon now. A lot of people here, so I'm quite nervous. I got a free and let's do this one.
Also, thanks to a lot of the people that are watching this video, as well as those that helped create this video. Right, so thanks for watching, and I hope you guys subscribe as well.